What's up everyone, we are back with another install video. Today we are going to be installing the Whiteline rear sway bar, the TB Performance rear sway bar end links, and our SPC camber arms. So let's get right to it. Now first and foremost, I just want to give a big shout out to Whiteline for helping us out with this rear sway bar right here. Contacted them a few weeks ago about running Global Time Attack. I'm running their sway bar. They said they'd love to help me out and they got me hooked up with it right away. Along with that, we're going to be installing the SPC rear camber arms and our TB Performance rear sway bar end links. The removal of the rear sway bar is extremely easy. It's going to be a 13mm down here to get the rear sway bar end link, a 14mm up there for the rear sway bar end link, and then back here, two 13mm on the top and the bottom, and then exactly the same on the other side, so a total of 8 bolts. What I simply did was take a measurement from right at the edge of the bend to the edge of the bracket, and I'm at 2 1/4 on both sides, so I know my sway bar is perfectly centered, and I went ahead and tightened up my lateral links to make sure that they don't move back and forth. One additional thing I want to mention about the lateral links is that if you decide to put it on the inside of the bracket, make sure you put it on the inside of both brackets. Because if you put it on the outside here and the inside here, the sway bar could actually move to I guess the right side of the car. So make sure you put it on both the inside and the inside, or the outside and the outside. So when it comes to installing the TB Performance end links, it's best that you read the instructions on the website. Setting them up to each car is individual, and you're going to have to do a lot of trial and error to get it dialed in correctly. So I'll link that in the description of the video to the installation guide for those. But the install process is relatively simple. It's just a lot of trial and error to get them dialed in right. If you don't have them dialed in right, they might result in some clunking and stuff like that, but the performance gain's worth it, so go ahead and check that out. Alright, so there's been a change of plans. I decided to make a last minute call to not install the SPC rear sway bar, or I'm sorry, rear camber arms, simply because I won't have time to put it on an alignment rack and make sure that everything's proper before I hit the track tomorrow. So the rear sway bar's in, the sway bar end links are in. I went ahead on a test drive, checked it out, made sure everything was good, feels awesome. It's interesting how much that actually changed the handling characteristics of the car, so I'm very excited to see what that translates to on track for lap times, with tomorrow being the new track day. So I've got a track day tomorrow, I got a track day on the 15th, so 5 days from tomorrow, and very, very excited to see what kind of lap times I can put down at Palm Beach, because last time I was running a 136.9, and now I'm hoping to be closer to the 135s, maybe break into the 134s, but that'll be quite a challenge, so we'll see how it goes. Stay tuned.